What's going on, guys? Chandler's Legacy Farm here. Got a couple of new knives. I wanted to show you guys a couple of knives. I'm going to be doing a couple of separate. Oh, stupid chair! This stupid chair is just killing me today. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a couple of videos on a couple of different knives from Eafengrow. Eafengrow knives, made in China. This one is the EF147. This one is the Eafengrow. This one doesn't even say Eafengrow on the box. It's just what it came in. This one is the Eafengrow EF128 fixed blade. They're both made in China. This one was $70. This one was $60. But we'll unbox these here and show you guys what we got. All right. That is that one. That is the, I gotta read it again, EF128. This is the 128. And it's got G10 handle scales and pancake style sheath. And it came with a tech lock sort of thing, which is pretty neat. This you can push this way and it locks it. You push it that way and then you can push it up to open it. Okay, so that's pretty cool that it locks. So it's basically, you know, it's similar to a tech lock, only made different. The sheath on this one, man, it is. These came just in plastic around the knife and then shoved in the sheath. And they both came with one of these little rags, you know, to wipe the blade off and stuff. But that's what you're looking at as far as packaging goes for these. I'll get rid of that. Anyway, this knife, the sheath on it is done so well, you are not shaking this thing out. I mean, you're not. It is hard to get in and out of the sheath. And the thumb ramp, there really isn't a thumb ramp there. It's really low. I don't know. It's very hard. It's hard to get in and out of the sheath. Very hard. If you do it the opposite way and push off that way, then I don't know. It's just very, you're not going to lose it. I'll tell you that. But it's just not easy to get in and out of the sheath at all. The retention on it is too much, is what I'm getting at. But here's your knife. It's made out of DC53 steel. It is the EF128 Eafengrow. That is one beautiful, sexy knife. I mean, it's great. It's got a very round handle, a very round profile to the handle. It's contoured, but it's round and it's big. I've got, you know, large to extra large hands, and it's just a big handle. It's rounded, and I don't know, it's just very different. You can lay your thumb in it here. It's got a groove here and grooves here for kind of pinching up on it. I don't know, it's just different. It's a very different feel to the handle. It doesn't feel bad, it just feels different. You know, I'm used to having a flat spot here, you know, and it's just round. It's very, very different. But anyway, my dog is not going to stop barking. I compare this knife kind of to, well, we can compare it to the SE6, which is not a really that good a comparison. They're about the same length, you know, and the blade is about the same width. This has got a saber grind. That's what I would call it. And, you know, SE6 has got a full flat, but there's what you're looking at. About the same size, pretty damn close. Cutting edge is almost identical. But anyway, and the blade thickness is thicker than your SE6 also. But this compares, I think, a little better as far as the blade shape. This is my cold steel SRK CPM 3V, and just the, I don't know, kind of the profile of it is similar. You know what I mean? It's got the swedge. kind of got the swedge there toward the tips, but there's what it looks like compared to, you know, your Cold Steel SRK. But it's a pretty good looking knife. It's very sexy, in my opinion. Now, the back of the spine, I don't know if the camera will really pick it up, but it's very rounded. I mean, rounded. But at the edge of the roundness, where it meets the side of the blade, it's kind of sharp. It might strike a fire steel, maybe. Now, up here on the swedge, it's not sharp at all. But back here, it's a little sharp. It might strike a fire steel. Yeah, I think it might. It might scratch fat wood. I'm not sure. And it's heavy. I guess because the blade's pretty thick, you know. It's just a heavy ass knife. It is very heavy. This will be my first experience with this DC53 steel. This is the only knife I have in this steel. So see how that goes. But I'll make a video, you know, and do some batoning and stuff with this knife. And we'll see how it goes. But I mean, that thing clicks in there. I mean, it takes a lot of pressure to push that sheath off. It's very, very well done. Very in there, you know. But okay, now that's a comparison for that one. This is the Eafengrow EF147. Okay, we're gonna pull it out. This one is a monster of a knife. I've already put a lanyard on it. It has got the same style of clip on it, you know, the exact same style. You push it over and then you can open it. One of these is a little tricky, but it's not bad. But then you can push that way and then it locks in. But anyway, that's it. That is your clip. And it's a taco style sheath, right? Taco style sheath instead of a pancake style sheath. Here's your pancake style and here's your taco. What I like about most of your taco sheaths, see that thumb ramp right here? Your thumb goes right in that ramp. Then you can deploy the blade. Retention on this one, almost as good as this one. But if this one had some sort of a better thumb ramp, it would be a lot better. But same thing. Came in a plastic bag and came with one of these little things to, you know, to wipe the blade off, get rid of the boxes. So anyway, this one here is just G10 handle scales, right? Well, this one has got these yellow liners in the middle of the G10. This in here is either micarta or G10. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's supposed to be micarta, maybe. No, it's G10. I think it is G10. But it's really textured. You can see the texture on it, you know. Excuse me. And these yellow scales, I mean, they really make this knife pop. I mean, it's an awesome knife. Now, the blade shape is totally different than most of the stuff I have. It's like a Tonto with a swedge in the front. You can kind of see it right there. It's got like a blood groove. It's got giant jipping on it. You can grip it up high. You can grip it down low. I mean, this is one badass knife. It is thick. Let's see if it's as thick as the other one. Oh, if I can get it out of that sheath. Yeah, it is actually about the same thickness. About the same thickness, what it is. This one's definitely heavier, but it's about the same thickness on the blade stock. But I mean, that is one giant ass knife. Now, the only thing I have that I would compare this to, the only thing that I've got that I would compare it to is my SE5. My SE5, you know, great big thick stock of steel. So, but this one is 6.5 inches, where this one's only 5.5 or 5, whatever they are. But you can see this knife almost dwarfs this one here dwarfs the SE5, right? I mean, it's big. It is a big, capable knife, I would say. Now, This knife, we'll put the SE3 down, or SE5 down. This knife, like I said, it is a DC53. I've never had any experience with this blade steel. This blade steel is an AUS 10. I've never had any experience with AUS 10 either. Only thing I know is both of these came pretty damn sharp. I mean, pretty damn sharp. So, I'm going to do a fire making video with this one. I think this one is going to be a batoning beast. I really think so. I mean, it stays thick all the way up to the tip. It's going to be a batoning beast. And the way you can grab it to do fine work with it, since you can choke up on it really good, I really think that it's going to work very well. Very well done, heavy duty bushcraft knife. It may strike fire steel on the back of the spine, maybe. I don't know how well it's going to scratch fat wood. I don't know. I would prefer that to have been just a little bit sharper, you know. But we'll see what it does. We'll see in the video. But man, that is one big ass giant blade. And look at that thing. It is a monster. Let me compare this again for you. Look at that. Look at the difference in the size of that damn thing. It is a monster. A little heavier, of course, but these are my new Eafengrow knives. These are the two that I picked out. They make so many different knives. Quite a few different blade steels. Not a lot of options, but a few. These are just the two that I picked out, the two that resonated with me the most, and you can pick these up on Amazon. This one was 70, this one was 60. Yeah, this is just a sleek, beautiful knife, and this looks like a very capable knife. That's what I'm getting at. I don't know. They're just awesome, and I'm gonna put them through their paces. I'll do a separate video on each one, but anyway, that's what's going on. That's what we're doing. All right, guys, we'll get out of here. And if you like what I've been doing, you want to see my other videos coming up, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff, and we will see ya.